Morning, everyone. I hope you guys are getting settled and have read through the class material. The best thing to do really is to sort of look at everything first. I would suggest too that you read the prompts before you start your reading so you know exactly what I'm asking for. A couple of you have had questions about thesis statements, so I thought I would introduce that topic today, just to give you a better sense of what they should look like. So, a thesis statement is really your chance to tell the reader exactly what they can expect and what your argument is going to be going forward. The best way to think of a thesis statement is to really think of it as a mathematical problem. So the first thing you start with is your argument. And the best way to think of argument is, are you pro or are you con the issue? So let's say we're talking about everyone's favorite issue lately, which seems to be legalization of marijuana, not just medical marijuana, but legalization as has occurred in Colorado and the state of Washington. So let's say you're against legalization of marijuana. So you would first really say to yourself, okay, I'm against legalization. So your sentence would start out with, marijuana should not, the negative, be legalized because, and then what you're going to do is you're going to create what I call the analysis, which is a little confusing because they're really arguments, but you're going to find three arguments, and the best way to do that is to really just sort of brainstorm, sit down and write on a sheet of paper and just put everything down. Three arguments why. So here are some of the arguments you hear time and again. One, because it would create a sort of slacker society. Two, because of the fact that it would actually add to the criminal aspect of it. Not so sure that's true, but that's what most people argue. And three, it would actually lead to more people becoming addicted to drugs. So you have three really strong arguments. So your thesis statement now would be, marijuana should not be legalized because it will create a slacker society. It will lead to further criminalization of sale of marijuana, and it will potentially lead to more American addicts. That's your thesis statement. Don't overthink it. It's pretty straightforward. It's a good thing to practice. So where does your thesis statement fall in your paper? Usually it falls at the bottom of the first paragraph or the first page, sort of as a way to transition to your first argument. But we'll talk more about that. Try to make sure that you finish week 1 by next Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest. If you get behind, it's going to catch up with you when we get to your final paper. As always, I'm here, ask questions. I did put up a syllabus this morning for those of you who wanted one. I usually don't do that for the summer, but I did it, so you have it. And if you have questions, just get in touch. Okay, see you later.